Good morning.
We got rockets.
Going to Rocket Town.
We gotta stop that rocket.
But do we really?
I mean, there's a huge materia on it. We have to stop it and get the huge materia.
Alright, fair enough.
So, I will point out here that the next 2 episodes actually are very, very, very special to me. Because I had to record them twice. Because the first time, OBS wasn't recording audio for some reason, so I had to re-record these episodes, so... Fuck you, OBS.
Did he just use a fire extinguisher on you and put you to sleep?
Yes. So you can really kind of notice it here with Yuffie that the weapon that she's currently using is in fact not a shuriken. It is actually a origami crane. So that's a thing. It's a really good weapon.
Yeah, you ever get a fucking paper cut in between your fingers? Fucking hurts.
Yeah, it's annoying. You ever get a paper cut with a knife?
What?
Hmm? You know, it's like a paper cut, only with a knife blade instead of a piece of paper.
And that should be like a regular cut.
Yep. My fingers don't like me. I put a nice slice through my middle, like the finger pad of my middle finger.
Oof.
When I was like 11. It was a really nice cut too. Nice and Miracle Blade. They can cut through everything.
They're stealing Sid's rocket.
Oh yeah, the other thing that I didn't mention is that Barrett is not with us right now because I brought Sid. You have to use Sid here because it's Sid's rocket.
Oh.
But so the first time through, I was all like, I decked him out with materia and put an accessory on him, and armor and everything. This time, I was just like, fuck it, whatever. I don't need him. So, but I gave him the Spirit Lance and the Zedric. See, this is the perfect time to use the Zedric because it doesn't have any materia slots and I'm not equipping him with any materia. While
What
I'm
did he
here,
say?
I have no idea.
Did you say, hey, I like that?
Probably.
Pretty sure it did.
I really want to know now. Hey, I like this. Let me use it.
Okay.
And that's Lemmy, not let me. L-E-M-M-E. Let me use it. 'Cause he's Sid. Alright, yeah, so we're fighting Root here, by the way. Just like before, we can steal a Zedric from him. So, in case you wanted another one. So that's what we're doing here. He is currently stopped. We have inflicted stop on him, so he wasn't really doing anything. But now he is unstopped.
Now he's giving everyone Grand Slam, which is... yeah, sure.
Yeah, Grand Sandwiches. I love Grand Sandwiches. They're very popular. Yep, so we got the Zedric crumbs, now we just beat the shit out of him. He's only got like 9,000 health. Ugh, goo goo goo. I just thought this was a weird thing, because he doesn't run away this time like they usually do. He, like... But I guess there's really nowhere to run away to.
Yep, this is final battle.
He's still alive. He's got to be in Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. And then we have one more guy to fight. Just this one dude.
Turns out he's level 99 and invincible. Ah.
Oh no, it's Emerald Weapon.
I just saw the Fox cancel Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Piece of shit.
Wait, why? Wasn't that really popular?
Yeah, but no one watched it on actual television.
What, they just watch it on Netflix?
Pretty much.
Alright, so Netflix, get on that.
They probably are. I mean, it's gonna be their big moneymaker, probably. What was that song? TV killed the radio star?
Video killed the radio star?
Yeah. Now it's the internet killed the TV star.
No, they just get bought out by Netflix, and then now they're on the internet.
Yeah, and then Sci-Fi canceled The Expanse too.
Yeah, I saw that. That's kind of messed up. That was popular as well.
Yeah, it was popular for their... You know what? It's probably because Sci-Fi can't handle popularity, and they're just like, fuck it.
I mean, sci-fi isn't even science fiction anymore because they rebranded to sci-fi with the SYFY, Sci-Fi. Yeah. Not that much of what they ended up showing in the later years of being sci-fi was very sci-fi. Well, we've murdered everyone on the ship, or rocket, so now we just gotta get the huge materia that is strapped to the front of the rocket, and get the fuck out of here. But first we have to listen to Sid monologue about
The
space and rockets and everything, and how science is cool. Everyone should science some more. I'm not sure if his shirt is long sleeve or short sleeve, or like if it's long sleeve and rolled up. Not really sure. Oh hey, what were the odds of this happening?
Pretty high.
Well,
I don't think they ever fucking, shut off the autopilot or whatever the fuck.
Well, the autopilot was broken. That's why they were waiting to launch. But it seems like Shira fixed the autopilot, so I love how Sid just like fucking hates on her so much. He like fucking blames her for everything. I also love the Nixie tube countdown. That was cool. And these fucking trash can rocket boosters. That camera angle doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
We're in space.
And there's a car alarm going off. Did we pass by Elon's rocket?
I guess so. Pass by the Mars man.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell they call him. It's 1997: A Space Odyssey. Palmer locked the autopilot. We did it, Sid. We did it. Yuffie's like, hey, what are you gonna do with the materia? I could hold on to it for you if you want. Hey, Maniac.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do if you went to space in a shitty, rusty rocket?
If anything Kerbal Space Program has taught me, we spin wildly out of control and explode. But if I had a choice, go to Mars.
Yeah, go to Mars. I don't think that's gonna be very fun. I don't think people realize all of the hard parts about going to Mars. Like how, you know, it's really fucking cold. And there's no air.
Yet.
Anyway, so we have to enter a passcode to get to the huge materia. I don't actually know if there is any place that actually tells you what the passcode is. Sid just suggests punching in the code randomly. The code is like circle square XX, so I just know it. And then if you get it on the first try, Sid's like, whoa, no way, you must have known the code.
Hacker Man.
So then we get the huge materia. And that's our last huge materia. We just had to go to space to get it.
Are we gonna build a wall with the huge materia?
No, that's the huge materia. Anyway, so we just make it to the escape pods now. Oh, look, an explosion. This is the part where Sid realizes that maybe Shira was not a complete piece of shit. Because this is If you remember from that flashback from a way back, this is the same one that Shiro was working on. It's like, hey, this thing's faulty. Let's not launch yet. It's like, fuck you. There's nothing wrong. Let's go. I tagged along. Like, what?
Just hiding out on the rocket. Fuck it. Let me guess, she stays behind?
No, everyone escapes in the escape pod.
Oh, okay.
I mean, presumably she was planning to escape in the escape pod either way, right? Because we, like, murdered our way up onto the rocket, so unless she knew we were there and that's why she tagged along, she was going to tag along either way to see if the rocket launched into space properly. That's cute, little panel there. Pops off, or a little sphere. Look at space! Very,
for a minute, I thought he was just gonna puke.
very excited about outer space. If anyone's gonna puke, it's gonna be Yuffie. Or Cloud. And we get this hot scene.
The escape pod wasn't calibrated, so they just crash and die.
Yeah, there was no heat shield.
But
Even his little planetarium simulation is accurate. We did it. We smashed that rocket into the meteor.
yeah.
We definitely destroyed Meteor with that, right?
Nope, still coming. You just made it angry. Wait, what?
No, we blasted it pretty good. But see, here's the thing. Yes, Meteor is basically just a meteor. But it's still fucking magic. Just can't get rid of magic by launching a rocket into it. This time. Unless the magic is rockets. Kind of makes you think, what would have happened if we let them get all the huge materia and smash it into the meteor? Would it have blown up?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Look at Sid making his big speech. Being all optimistic and shit.
That's because he lived the rocket ride.
It's because he went to space. He conquered Space Mountain. It's the only reason to go to Disney. That, I guess, Star Wars now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how are we going to protect the planet from meteor, Sid? Please,
Summon
tell us all. Tell the
Ultimate.
class.
Ultimate.
Oh. He's still thinking about it.
Everyone goes back to their position.
Yeah, everyone's just like, oh, whatever. This guy's full of shit. You know what, though? You know who might know how to stop meteor? What to do next?
Hit the meteor with the planet. Yeah.
No. That guy, Grandpa. So yeah, our next stop is to go back to Cosmo Canyon and go see Grandpa. Though, as is tradition, we have a couple extra stops to make along the way. First and foremost, we talk to this guy again. This is the dude who gave us the Yoshiyuki, that sword that we used for quite a while with Cloud, the really good one. Now when we talk to him 3 times in a row, he gives us Sid's ultimate weapon. So, in case we ever want to use Sid again.
But do we?
I don't know, we might. You never know. I mean, I do, but you don't. So now the most important thing that we do is we put Barrett back in, put Yuffie back down at the bottom, because reasons. It has to be that way. And then we're gonna do one more thing, which is kind of like a weird thing with Vincent. I don't really like Vincent.
Because he's a vampire?
He's not a vampire. But,
well, he pretends to be one.
I guess he kind of is more like a weird, like... He seems more like a vampire hunter than a vampire, for being real. But, yeah, usually to get to this lake here, you have to, take the submarine, but you can just climb over it with the chocobo, so... Anyway, so here we are in this cave. And there's this lady in here. Her name is... Lucretia? Some flashbacks. This is Vincent. He was in the Turks. This is a very long time ago. And he had a crush on Lucretia. But then I guess I don't know if she was into him too or not. But then she found out who Vincent's father was, so she tried to distance herself from him. But then Lucretia starts banging Hojo, and that's where Sephiroth came from, Lucretia's Sephiroth's mother. And she kind of like gets sick or whatever and dies or passes out or some shit after Sephiroth is born or whatever. And then Hojo shoots Vincent in the chest and then starts doing experiments on him, as you do. And even though the experiments were deemed a failure by Hojo, Lucretia, with the help of a little bit of chaos, brought him back to life. A little bit. And that is all mostly covered in the very shitty Final Fantasy game for the PlayStation 2 called Dirge of Cerberus. Not a great game. Although, I don't really like Vincent, so that's probably a bit of a bias there. But anyway, she like kind of basically sort of dies, but then like can't die because she's
part of Genova, I guess.
So basically the experiments that she underwent was basically that while she was pregnant with Sephiroth's the embryo was injected with Genova cells. So basically, since she is also kind of basically infected with Genova cells, she can't die. So she just kind of hangs out here. The place doesn't have an actual name in this game, but I guess over time its canon name just became Lucretia's Cave.
Of course.
This is where they find chaos. Or something like that. Anyway, so we have to kill 10 things here. So this is just us killing 10 things.
I like the last one.
Yeah, gotta get that gun.
Bang.
Yeah, we've killed 10 things. And basically killing stuff is how you pass time. And then we come back here. Lucretia is now... you can't really see it because of all the glowing, but apparently she has encased herself in crystal. And then we get both Vincent's ultimate weapon and his final limit break. But I've never actually used Vincent at all, so I don't have his limit breaks leveled up at all. So Vincent is sort of infused with chaos, is the thing. Like, chaos was discovered in that cave, and then chaos killed Vincent's father. Lucretia and Vincent's father were like research buddies or whatever, and then his name was Grimoire, of course it was. And then he dies. And then later on, years later, or whatever it happens to be, Lucretia shoves the chaos cells, or chaos energy, into Vincent and with a control materia, and now he can control chaos, so his final limit break is chaos. Good night.
Good night.